What's going on? Just gonna give a little review of my Ryobi impact wrench. What can I say? It's a great wrench. A lot of power. I use this for a lot of applications. I use it to take the blades off my mower. I use it when I gotta do a little work on my car. I take the brakes. When I do the brakes, take the brake pads off the rotors and everything. Um, it's a great impact wrench. Um, Cost about $110. I think this is the 260. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's P260. They just came out with the P261. Now this one has 200 foot-pounds of torque, which is more than enough for pretty much anything you're really gonna do. But the new one has 300 foot-pounds of torque, and this has a light. But the new one has like three lights. It's like a triangle, I believe. So there's one here, one here, one here. And it's like a triangle formation. But yeah, this thing rocks. Here's all the info. Now, this thing puts out a lot of power, but you see the battery I have on it? The batteries do make a difference with these Ryobi tools. If you add the big one, the 4 amp hour, you're going to get more pop. So I'm going to show how much power it has. I'm going to show you how it does taking off some lug nuts. That's how it sounds. And the new one, the PS261, also has, I think, 2 or 3 speeds on it. This one doesn't. So, I mean, if you're out to look for an impact wrench and you're looking at like Ryobi, I would get the new one, the 261, because it's the same price. I don't know if they're still making the 260 here, but I mean, if you can find it and it's a little bit cheaper than the 261, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, if it's $30-$40 cheaper, if they put it on special or whatever, But I don't see there's no reason to buy this mower. I mean, this impact wrench, if the 261 is out. But um, quality, it's great. I've dropped this thing 3 or 4 times, like majorly dropped it. I'm like, oh my god, it's got to be done, and it's worked every time. So just when you think it's done, I broke it. So I mean, it's not an expensive one, but it's made really well. Um, I have a DeWalt impact wrench too, and this one definitely has more power than it. I'll tell you that straight off. I have their one. Oh, this is a 1/2 chuck on it here, 1/2 inch. I have a 1/2 inch DeWalt too. But this thing has a lot more power. It's heavier. It's a pretty heavy impact wrench, but the DeWalt is lighter, but this definitely has more power. I tell you that one, the new one that's out, the 261. I can only imagine if it has 300 foot-pounds of torque. I mean, that thing must be major, major, major power. But any comments or questions on this? Let me know. Um, it's a real good impact wrench for $110. You can't get it in a kit, so you have to buy it separately. But if you need something, with usually an impact driver will do most of the stuff. But for me, to get these blades off this big mower here, um, I had to get an impact wrench. It just didn't have enough power, the impact driver, to get the blades off. So that's why I mainly got it. And when I do brakes and stuff, I try to do my own brakes when I can, just to save money and everything. This takes the lug nuts off pretty easily. But I'm going to show you. Any questions or comments, let me know. But I'm going to show you this thing in action right now. Hold on. Play it. All right. I'll show you how much power this has. Got a 13/16 socket on here. That's what this takes. Let me show you. Like nothing. Like absolutely nothing. So this thing has plenty of power. I really recommend it. I mean, like I said, this is the PS260. The 261 is out. This has 200 foot-pounds of torque. The new one has 300. I believe they're the same price, but if you can get this one for cheaper, jump on it. It's a great impact wrench. Any comments or questions, let me know.